And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. It's Major League Baseball on a Friday night. It's Ohio taking on South Carolina. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set, and today on the hill, Parker Messick.
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trusted, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
And that's in the dirt.
2-1.
Ripped to short. One up, one down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Jose Tena.
Definitely home cooking for him, Boog. Batting better than .350 here at his home ballpark this season. I mean, a lot of that comes from sleeping in your own bed, having a regular routine, grabbing your favorite meal before you head to the ballpark, all the ins and outs of this place, this city. He's lighting it up, and the home fans, they've been loving it too.
Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
And now it's filled up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill, the big righty, Thompson. And this will be a tough test for him. Pitching on the road has not been that kind to his numbers.
Well, I think he's just got to trick himself mentally and put himself in a comfort level like he does at home. I know it's not the same being on the road as away from home in terms of being able to have a routine and be consistent with it. But this game is so much mental, and he's going to have to find a way to play a mind game with himself to move through this ball game and get a W.
And there's a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one lifted to left. Yoshida hauls it in for the out. One away. And let's take a look at the lineup. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Nick Watt.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
One out, bases empty. And the sweeper misses. And that one missing low. Swing and a miss.
Full count.
Ground ball to the right side. And that chance handled. The throw to first. Got him.
Batting third, the shortstop, Jalen Rodriguez.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jalen Rodriguez. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 and 2's the count.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And next will be the cleanup hitter.
Runner!
First offering. Runner goes.
Ball.
Pitch misses. Safe at second with a stolen base.
I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game 1, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
He swings and fouls one off.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
We got a full count.
Squirts away a little bit. Man at second. Line drive, base hit. And now, around third. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now, here is number 53. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2 outs. Smoked on the ground a second. Throws to first in time. And that is the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, and here is number 3. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
That one the other way, and foul ball. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
And now Cam Smith. Next offering is downstairs. Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about him. That's a good thing.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace, it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
So now here's the DH, Jose
Nope,
Tena.
that's outside.
That's
Ball.
off the mark. 2-1. Two out, space is empty. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
2-2.
Hit in the air, left field. He's got it. And that is out number 3. After an inning and a half, it's 1-0. And we're back. Now it's the rookie first baseman, Storm.
Number 54.
That one missed. This one in the air, right field. Gets under it. Puts it away for the out.
Batting seventh, the second baseman.
Here's the veteran second baseman, Sean Cowboy. Cowboy with another scorching run of play lately. Next offering is in for a strike.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Line drive and foul ball. One down, base is empty. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. It's hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And forget it. His 7th home run of the season. It's 1-1.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And here's the veteran outfielder, Masataka Yoshida. That one finds the zone. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Tied up here in the early going. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's the catcher. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-2's the count.
One out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
So digging in, De La Cruz. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And that's the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. All even at 1 apiece. Back after this on the show. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Randy.
Next offering is in for a strike. Got him. And there's one down.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the right fielder, Chase DeLauder. And that one is lifted in the air. Gomez under this one. He makes the catch, and there's two down.
The catcher, number 28, Nick Watt.
Now the number 2 hitter, Nick Watt. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers. And
this one swung on and hit well, way back there. That one is gone. A shot to the opposite field. It's 2-1.
well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So 2 down. Now at the plate, Jalen Rodriguez. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And it remains 2-2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. 2 outs. Outside low. And the count is filled up. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. And a foul ball. He stays alive. In the air, right side. Sizes this one up. Makes the grab. And the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, number 39. That misses. 2-2. On the ground, Martinez. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, number 11.
And now the right fielder. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2
He's pitching
strikes.
well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Now batting, number 3.
Next is the speedy first baseman. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. And that one is out of here. And it ties it up. It's 2-2.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Digging in, Cam Smith. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Up and
That's
in.
ball.
Yeah, that's ball 2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and
Ball
away.
count.
On its way to the corner, and that's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Laced to right center, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
The batter, the designated hitter,
Jose Tena, the next to hit. Messick picks over.
Oh,
Smith dives back in safely. Smith leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
2.
This one in the dirt.
1 and 2's the count.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. 2-2 game. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. Bottom 4. Here's the left fielder, number 0.
Number 0.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Now the third baseman. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 and 2's the count.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
1 down. And here's the first baseman, Storm. Runner on the move. Strike in there. Drops it at second, and everybody's safe. Wow. And it's filled up.
Ball.
Sean
got a full
Cowboy
count.
in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Man at second. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
And here is Sean Cowboy.
Ball.
Outside low. Ball 2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And a swing and a miss there.
He got away with one
2-2
there,
the
but he
count.
knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
We go to the top of the 5th. Now here is Cody Clemens. Breaking ball inside. 2 balls and a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Dustin May up and throwing. Mashinsky also throwing. To the right side. He steps on the bag, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
The left fielder, Masataka Yoshida.
Now the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Late on that fastball.
Yeah, his swing is so
1 ball,
good.
2
It's
strikes.
in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
That's
That's the
outside. Now 2-2. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
1 down, base is empty. Down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And there are 2 down.
The batter, number
And here's the
36.
catcher.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Now batter, number 55.
Now it's the shortstop, De La Cruz. The 2-1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're at the top of the 5th. To the right side. Diving stop at first. And that's a great play for the out.
Excellent stop right there. He wants to take it himself, waves the pitcher off, and continues to run into the dugout.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And a 1-1. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And a sweeper misses for a ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
And there's a ball. Action in the pen down there. Glenn Otto getting loose out there. C warming up as well. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Gomez has this one sized up. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So up next, Randy Chance. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground, out to short. Tosses to first, and they got him.
Now batting, the right fielder, Delauder.
So 2 down now, and here is Chase Delauder. Delauder working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. 2 down, nobody on. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Well, we've seen him flex some impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go. If he can keep up this pace he's on, we could be in for something really special.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3 through 5, all even at 2-2. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Dustin May.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
And now the center fielder.
For the Buckeyes, the center fielder, number 39.
May delivers. Swings through that one for strike 2. Moving in the bullpen, Anthony Simmons, the left-hander, up and throwing. Walters also getting ready. May fires. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Sets him down on strikes. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And there's a foul ball. Next pitch is outside. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. May comes set, and that's outside. 3-2. The pitch is outside, and ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
And he's a guy that will certainly think about stealing a bag or two. Not the kind of speed you want to put on base in a tie game.
Man at first, one away. The other way. He hauls it in. 2 away.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
So digging in, Cam Smith. Runner on the go.
Here.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Man on second, 2 down. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. We are tied 2-2. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Glenn Otto. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Otto.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Nick Watt.
The catcher, Nick Watt.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Activity in the bullpen. Brendan Little preparing to come on if needed. Next pitch misses.
That's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes. That's a little bit low.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back there. And it's gone. Home run. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And that gives him a lead. It's 3-2.
That's exactly what this crowd wanted to see in this spot. He blasted that pitch. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Jalen Rodriguez now at the plate. That's way outside. And a count 2-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is fouled back. Got it. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Two outs.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone. 3-2 now. Storm waiting for a turn at the plate. There's another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Anthony Simmons.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Now a fly ball to right center. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's one down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Here's the second baseman, Cody Clemens. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. And that quickly 2 away. So up next, Masataka Yoshida. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Gets it to first. That ends the frame. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. And a slider misses down and away.
2-1.
On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Sean Cowboy.
Now it's the second baseman, Sean Cowboy. And a 2-1 on the way.
Ball. 3-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Fought off foul.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
Now it's the DH, Randy Pants. Runner on the go.
Run 2.
Throw, safe. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. Statcast gives data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Down the hill. So no runs on no hits, one error, and a runner left. We look ahead to inning number 8. The Sluggers lead it 3-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Andrew Walters.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's the catcher.
The catcher, number 36.
Got him swinging.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And now it's going to be De La Cruz. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss, struck him out coming out of the bullpen.
Now you talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves, knowing that they can miss the bat. Tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Here's the center fielder. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. DeLauder makes the catch, and that is that.
Now pitching.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Brendan Little.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Back to the top of the order now. Chase DeLauder getting ready to hit. That clips the corner. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Struck him out looking.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Right through there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
One down, base is empty. And a ball evens the count.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Hard hit left side. In plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter number 6. Shortstop, Jalen.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's going to be Jalen Rodriguez. And that's in for a strike. And the count 1-2. Up the middle, Clemens whips it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Eric Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Well, one-run game. Now it's the right fielder.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Next one misses, and it's 2-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. In the air, right field. DeLauder gets there. He's under it. Brings it in. And there's one away. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
There's a strike. Crowd locked in right now.
2-2.
One-run game here in the ninth. Right side, hard hit. Throws to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So they're down to their final out. Here's the third baseman, Cam Smith. Two down, nobody on. In there at the knees. And that's strike two. This could end it. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager's food, everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
A 3-2 final score in this one. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.